Yay, it's recording. Cool. So, how to solve a Rubik's Cube. Really easy. Not really, but what you're gonna need is, you're gonna need to know notations already. What are notations? If you don't know what are notations, look them up, because in this tutorial I won't teach you, because this is a quick tutorial. Well, you know, probably not quick, probably like 10-20 minutes. But yeah, that's not part of the tutorial. If you don't know what that is, Google it. Look up Rubik's Cube notation. Yeah. Once you've found that, if you already know what notation is, there's two kinds. It's not really much of a big difference. You can get used to it pretty easily, but this is R. This is either R prime or R inverted. Based on whatever one you use, I don't care. I'm using inverted. Alright? Cool. So, yeah. Another thing you're gonna need to know, opposite colors. This is white. I don't have a white piece, it fell off. But this is white. Opposite of white is always, on American color schemes, is always yellow. Opposite of orange is always red. Opposite of green is always blue. You got that down? Good. Alright, let's do it. First step, get the white cross. Doesn't matter what color you start with. I'm doing white. You do what you want. I don't care. I'm doing white. So, first step is to get all of these middle pieces onto the yellow cross. How do we do this? Crap. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Sorry about the delay, folks. The problem is that the camera's running out of battery. I'm not gonna go charge it and then retake this. I'm just gonna plug it into the charger. Targer. We all use chargers. I'm gonna plug it into the charger. So that won't be a problem or anything. So, yeah. I'll probably have a little annotation somewhere so you can skip ahead to where you should be. There. Alright, cool. Oh, wait, no, it's not connected. There. Okay. Back to this. First thing you're going to want to do, make the cross. Make the white cross. Now, to make the white cross, first step is to get all these white middle pieces on the yellow side. Remember, I said yellow is opposite of white. So, go ahead and do that. No, I'm not going to teach you moves for this. This should be pretty intuitive. Yeah, I honestly don't see how it's not really intuitive. I'm trying to find a way so that, I don't know, it doesn't, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to find a hard, I don't know, example on putting this in. I guess this to this, just gonna have to turn here, here, and like that. But, you know, this is really easy. Just get the white middle pieces on the yellow side. Cool. Once you've done that, you're gonna have to transfer those, obviously, to the white side, because it's the white cross. How do we do this? You can't just turn them down, because they have to be in the correct order. When I say the correct order, I mean that this white piece, if we turn down in here, it's not in the right place, because it has to match this center cube here. Now, how do we do that? Easy. You're gonna just check to see if it matches it. Doesn't? Spin it. There. We have a red match. Turn. Alright? Now, check the next one. Green. That's obviously not green. That's not green. We don't have one here, so we can just go ahead and skip that one. There's green. Alright. That's orange. On my cube, it's just a bit darker. Okay. So that's already matched up. Turn that one. And then last Lee is blue, and that one's already matched. So go ahead and turn that one. So, what we have so far is the white cross. Yay. What you're going to want to do is you're going to turn so that white is on top. So what we're going to do now is the corners. Alright? So how do you get the corners? You're going to look on the bottom layer for any white pieces. White corner pieces, because since we have all the white middle pieces here, there will be no more white middle pieces anywhere else. So we're going to look for white corners. And there is one. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to look on the color left of it. Alright, we're not going to pay attention to anything under right now. Look on the color left of it. Green. You're going to want to match it up with the green centerpiece. Now would be a good time to tell you guys that the centerpiece designates what that side will be once the cube is solved. What I mean, once this cube is solved, this will be the blue side. This will be the red side, this the green, this the orange, this the white, and this the yellow. So back to our corner here, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to find a corner on the bottom layer, which we did, we found this one. You're going to turn to see what color is adjacent of that corner piece. It is green. You're going to want to match it up with the center piece. Let's find green on here. There it is. Once you've got that in the correct position, face the little cubie again. Now, here comes the move. Since this cubie is on the left side, we're going to do the move as shown. D, L, D inverted, L inverted. There, we got that in there. Now, sorry, I just need to reposition the camera. We're going to find another white piece in the bottom. There's one. What do we do? Once again, turn to see what's the color. Blue. Match it up with blue. There we go. There's blue. Face the cubie again. Now, since the cubie is on the right side, we're pretty much just going to do a mirror of the thing. Real basic. Okay? So, D inverted, R inverted, D, R. Should get that corner right in there. Cool. Now we're going to look for another corner on the bottom layer. None here, and none here. Well, that sucks, because obviously a cube has four lateral sides, so there's no more here. What do? You have two options. You can either take the one that's facing here and put it here, or you can take this one down. Just for the case, of teaching, I'm going to tell you guys how to take this bottom piece out. So, if there are no pieces around the bottom layer, and they're all on the bottom, or there's one left on the bottom, or whatever, if you have to take this piece out. You can't just put it here and do the move that we did. It won't get it in the right place. You're going to have to take it out. How do we do that? Well, you're going to put the piece under a blank slot, or a blank corner slot. This one's blank. Go ahead and put it there. Alright? Now, here's the move we do. You don't really, have to learn this algorithm, I guess, because this is more of common sense type thing. We're going to want to get this on this layer. And how to do that, you're just going to do R inverted, which will in turn get that in this layer. But we don't want to lose this corner piece. So, the move itself is, after you get it on the, under the corner slot, is R inverted D2R. R2 D2. Ha. So now we got it on the bottom layer. And, yeah, we're just gonna position it. How do we position it? Look at the QB. Look at the adjacent side. Match it up. Matched. Turn it back. Face that QB. Do the move since it's on the left side. D, L, D inverted, L inverted. Cool. Now comes to our second little, I guess, I don't know, explanation. If there's a QB stuck in a corner, but it's not spun correctly, what do we do? Well, since this one's on the right side, as you can see, it's on the right side, when we face the white, you're going to do this move as follows. R inverted, D, R. There, now you got that on the bottom layer. Cool. If, for any case, it's facing left, not right, oh my gosh, how am I going to put that left? Just give me a second. Okay. If it's on the left once you face the white part and it's in the slot, how do we get it out? Just do the mirror. It's L, D inverted, L inverted. And then once again, finalize it by doing the process over again. Find the QB, match it up. Blue already matched, face the QB. It's on the left side. Do the move. D, L, D inverted, L inverted. Alright, I've got the white side and this little thing permuted here. This first layer. And matching these sides. This is very important. Once you finish this, it may be like this. Just turn it, make sure it's matching all these. And leave it that way. You're going to turn it. Yellow's on top. Cool. With yellow on top, the next objective is to get these middle pieces here. Just give me a second. I don't know if that helped. Whatever. Just for a bit of light. Is to get these middle pieces here. How to do that? Well, since these middle pieces are on the second layer, not on this last layer, they will never have a yellow piece on them. So, in turn, what you're looking for is for middle pieces that don't have yellow on them. Most of the time, there will be at least one up here. If there are none, I'll go over what to do. But right now, we have 3, which is great. So, you're going to pick one of these middle pieces that don't have yellow on them. When I say don't have yellow on them, I mean the entire piece. I don't just mean the top face. Like, if I pick this piece, this color cannot be yellow either. So find a piece, and we'll go ahead and pick this one. Doesn't matter. What you're going to do is you're going to see the top color. With that top color, you're going to make it face the opposite, like the furthest away from that same face. What I mean, this is red. Look at the red side and put it so that it's furthest from the red side. So this is incorrect, this is incorrect, this is incorrect, this is correct. And this is for the top color. So since the top color is red, face it away from red. Next, look at that same piece's second color, which is blue. Face the blue side. And now, since this piece, after being placed in the correct side, and you facing the right side, when it's on the left, you're going to do this move here. R, U inverted, R inverted, U inverted, F inverted, U, F. What did that do? Get that right here, where it belongs. Cool. Let's pick another one. Let's pick this green-red piece here. Face up away from green. Already faced for us. Second color, face that side. So once again, make sure it's opposite or furthest away from the top color. Since this is green, face the green side. It should be furthest away from you. And then the second color, you're going to face that side. Once again, this piece is on the left. So we're going to start the move on the right. The move again is R, U inverted, R inverted, U inverted, F inverted, U, F. Cool. And once again, that got that little piece here. Now, let's pick another piece. Well, yeah, the only one left here is this one here. And once again, top color must be away from that face. There we go, right away. And face the second color, which is orange. So, here comes the second move. It's pretty much the mirror of that first move I taught you guys. Yeah, so now since this piece is on the right, what you're going to want to do is, after it's been placed in the correct spot and everything, you want to do L inverted, U, L, U, F, U inverted, F inverted. So that got that piece right here. So, yeah, that's for getting the first two layers. Now, what I was going to tell you guys before, I'm sure most of you already forgot about that, but is that when these first two layers are still not solved, in this case here, it might be flipped, or these pieces might be in different orientations. Like this one might be here, and this might be here, whatever. But if there are no pieces, if there are only pieces here with yellow on them, and this first two layers are not solved, what you're going to do is you're going to find a piece that's incorrect, this being this one here, face it. It can be either this way or this way, doesn't matter. I prefer the piece facing the right. And what you're going to do is, because the incorrect piece is facing the right, you're going to do the same move we did as if that piece was facing here. So, once again, the move is R, U inverted, R inverted, U inverted, F inverted, U, F. What that did, replace this piece with the piece that used to be here. So, this piece was here, and this one was here. It just swapped their positions. What matters is that you got this piece out, and you can continue solving the second layer. So once again, face the opposite side. Got that. Face the second color. Got that. Do the move because it's on the left. I don't really have to recite that again. Alright. Now we go for... Yeah, now we have these two layers solved. Our next objective is to solve the yellow cross. There are three cases once you get on this step. You can either... three cases before you get the yellow cross. You can hear that. And since we're only talking about the cross, don't pay attention to the corners. The corners can be either color. Doesn't matter. So, the three cases for the cross are either this single middle piece is there. The next case is this bar is there. And lastly, the final case is what I like to call this little clock. Okay, why I call it a clock? Well, you know, whatever, 9:30, 6:45. Alright? It just reminded me of a clock the first time I saw it. So those are the three cases. And to start off with, we'll show you what to do if you get this only single dot case here. What we do here is, regardless of the position it's in, it can be this, 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 this. Alright, doesn't matter. You're going to do this move here. R, U, B, U inverted, B inverted, R inverted. Essentially what that did is turn that single dot to a bar. That will always happen. After you do that move, that bar will be there. It may be horizontal, or it may be, horizontal, or it may be vertical. Doesn't matter. But that bar will appear. So now it brings us to our second case. So you can, if you start out with the dot, you're going to do that move, and it'll bring you to the bar. If you start out with the bar, you're going to do that same move. An exact same move, regardless of the position of the bar. So once again, you have three cases, either that single dot, the bar, or the clock. If you start out with the dot, you're going to do that move I showed you, and you're going to get to the bar. For the people who start out with the bar, you're just going to do the same move. R, U, B, U inverted, B inverted, R inverted. And then, finally, you're going to get the clock. Remember, do not pay attention to the corners. Once you get the clock, the position does matter. This bottom left corner here should be, the corner that the clock encases should be facing, it should be on the bottom left corner. Okay, this is incorrect, this is incorrect, this is incorrect, and this is correct. So yes, bottom left corner is what you want that bottom block to face. So, once we have that, we're going to want to do that same move once again. R, U, B, U inverted, B inverted, R inverted. Now we have the cross. Once you get the cross, there are various cases that could happen. One of them being solely the cross, another one being this little suitcase thing, another one being this second type of suitcase, another cross, there are many different things that can appear. Regardless of what appears, you're going to do this move here. Regardless of what appears or what position it's in. You're going to do this move here. R, U, R inverted, U, R, U2, or 2U, no, yeah, it's U2, and then R inverted once more. You're going to repeat this move until you get to any of these suitcase type patterns. So if you started with the suitcase type, that's okay. You want it pointing to you. Do the move once more. So, more or less, you're just going to have to do that move until you get a certain shape. So once again, you're going to complete the cross. There are several cases you can appear with. If you appear with the cross, do the move R, U, R inverted, U, R, 2U, R inverted. Continue to do this move until you get this fish type pattern. If you get a suitcase, make it face you and do the move once more. Until you get this fish pattern. So, on the fish pattern, what we're going to want to do is we're going to have the fish going to the bottom left corner. Then do the move again. Now there are two possibilities. Either the yellow side is done, or you get the fish again. If you get the fish again, bottom left corner once more, Do the move again, and ta-da! Yellow side is done. Now, all we have left is to fix this last layer. So we're almost done. Just hang in there. And there are 2 moves left to learn. This next move is to get just the corners in the correct place. What you're going to try to find is 2 corners that are the same color. So these 2 are different, these 2 are different, these 2 are different, and these 2 are different. No problem, it just means that we're going to have to do the move twice. So since there are no matching corners, we're just going to have to do this move twice. So the move is R inverted, F, R inverted, 2B, or B2, R, F inverted, R inverted, B2, R2. And once you've done that move, you're going to look for 2 corners that are the same. And if you didn't have it the first time, you will have it the second time. So that's just to get the 2 corners matching. Once you have 2 corners matching, face them to the back layer, regardless of what they're matching here. As long as you have those 2 corners back here, that's what matters. And do the move one more time, which is, once again, R inverted, F, R inverted, B2, R, F inverted, R inverted, B2, R2. And now we have all the corners matching. Now there are a few different cases. That you can have here. But I'll teach those at the end. So, once you have all those corners matching, chances are you have one face that's completed. That face will go to your left, and you will do this move here. R2. This is what is called, well, to be honest, I don't know what it's called. But yes, so the move goes R2. You're going to turn these 2 bottom layers. What could we call that? We could call that D subscript 2. Okay, yeah, we'll call that D subscript 2. Okay. So yes, once again, chances are you're going to have a completed side. Make that side facing the left. We're going to do R2, D subscript 2, or D level 2. Oh my god. You know what? No algorithms. Just remember the move. R2. Those 2 layers to the right. So R2, those 2 layers to the right. This middle layer, the vertical middle layer, we'll call that V. U2. V inverted. U. And then B2. And then, if the cube is still not solved, once again, the completed side on the left, and do the move again. R2, D subscript 2, V, U2, V inverted, U, B2. Guys, that's it. No, I'm just joking. There's one more case that you guys should probably know. which I believe looks something like this. Yes, perfect. If you have all of these matching, but there is no completed face, what you're going to have to do is do that same move as if there were a completed face. So once again, that move is R2, D subscript 2, V, U2, V inverted, U inverted, V2. And then there should be a completed face. And then, once again, face it to the left, do the move one more time. Face it to the left again if it's not completed yet. And that's it. That is pretty much all there is to learning a 3x3. And to be honest, if you actually get this down, and if you do get this down, and you have a bit of, I guess, mathematical background, you can solve a 2x2 once you finish this. So that's just, I don't know, a bit of extra information. That's pretty much it. I have a little time step at the bottom. Thanks for watching. Jesus, I have homework to do. Ciao, guys.